There was something Kenneth Okonkwo said. Oh, yes. That thing come like a reality. I go prove and give Nana. He said the worst are moving into the APC and the best are moving out of the APC to other political parties, that is the opposition. They enter opposition. When he said that thing, I said, what do you mean this guy talk this thing? We have seen people defecting to the APC. You understand? But we have not seen people defecting from the APC to other parties. I don't know, so they don't defect too. I don't know, they don't defect. In fact, they are not only defecting, they are telling you categorically now, they are telling Nigerians that, look, now we put Bola Ahmed Tinubu there. We will not work for him in 2027. We'll work against him. He is anti-democracy. Alright, I'm going to show you one video now. This one, SSA, Senior Special Advisor to the President on something. When I go here for the video, I won't play for. The man come out, I mean the guy, because my young guy, he said, no, very articulated young man. He said, no, I cannot continue like this. What we saw in Lagos that made us say, if he did it in Lagos, he will do it in Abuja and for Nigerians. No be that thing. I think we don't understand what he do for Lagos. Well, could help me watch this video. When we come back, let's have some more discussion. Go watch.
When you get to a stage where our leading figure, role model, you know, our leading poster child for progressive democracy prioritizes vengeance over collective progress.
Who's your leading poster child now?
It's the president.
Okay.
He's a progressive. I mean, up until now, I have always seen him as a progressive. When I start questioning that, you know, then I needed to ask myself if I'm where I really should be. You know, and the answers kept coming, you know, in the negative, until it got to a point where I could hold it no more. And I sought God's face, and He gave me approval, and I moved.
So you say that he started to prioritize vengeance over collective progress.
Yes.
In what way?
I mean, we've all been here for the sake of those who haven't been following politics from the 90s. We've all been here. We know what PDP did to the oppositions between 2003 and 2011, specifically 2003 and 2007. You know, we know what PDP, we know what former President Obasanjo Olusegun did as the president, how he muzzled his way into taking the entire Southwest, except for Lagos, who was manned by this man at the time. You know, and it didn't just stop there. It went on. And I couldn't, in all honesty and all consciousness and with my conscience, be in his government knowing I am plotting against his removal in 2027, because I will. By God, we will remove him. By God, we will remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. And collectively, Nigerians will install a leader that will be our chosen, not his chosen, not any local. It will be our local. 2027 is Bobowa local. Every Nigeria lo mark on in 2027.
So from one end, you've gone from one extreme now, advocating very strongly for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to become president. He became president. You were in his cabinet speaking for him as his public affairs spokesperson. And now you have not only resigned, you say you're going to the other end, you know, to say you're going to work against him because he's overseeing the opposition in disarray.
No,
I'm not quite getting the why.
Our progress will come from healthy competition. Human progress comes from healthy competition. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the God Almighty, allow coexistence of belief and disbelief. When God created the world, before God created man, He had created angels, He had created jinns, before He created man. But of these three creatures, only two He gave the sense of what is right and what is wrong. And that's the free will, the freedom that he gave to jinn and mankind. And it's upon this freedom that he's going to judge what we do with it on the last day. When you don't give a man a freedom, you cannot assess his performance. The angels are not going to be questioned on the last day because they don't even have the opportunity to err against God. They are built to like the zombies you have today, they are built to honor God day and night. They can't even make error. But in this case, it's about you don't necessarily need to help your opposition get up. But they are Nigerians. You don't succeed until every Nigerian succeed. So as a president, your responsibility is primarily the success of every Nigerian. I mean, how are you afraid of the person who was here yesterday and you were here and you defeated him? And you're now here and you think getting someone to permanently kneel on the person's neck or getting them, you are more interested in finishing them than in moving forward collectively. I mean, he might have said he's not about that, but he said in Lagos that there's nothing wrong with one-party state. I've heard him say that there's nothing wrong with one-party state. That was wrong, and it's still wrong. And now with what he said, how it is not even true. What on earth is Wike doing in our government? If he's going to leave PDP, he should leave PDP.
No, you don't believe in government of national unity? If
you are doing government of national unity, you deal with the party, because the party is what we have on the ballot. Not Bola Ahmed Tinubu president, it's APC. Not Atiku Abubakar, PDP. Not Peter Obi, but Labour Party. So if you are going to do government of national unity, we have to respect institutions. They are not going to steal our yesterday, steal our today, and steal our dreams. They won't do that.
You hear him? He said this president is anti-democracy. He wants to impose one-party system on this country. Going by his speech on Democracy Day, part of the speech that I told you guys in my last presentation, he gave a presentation what I do on that Democracy Day. I don't want to say, I have never been so proud of our president. Like I was, or like I was that, with that speech that he delivered. Part of it, not all of the part of the speech. The sign, I mean, the part that he was saying, hey, I love that the opposition are in disarray. They don't expect me to come and solve your problem. You will solve your problem by yourself. So you don't blame people for bailing out from a sinking ship and coming to where their future is secured. Yeah, say, when they move, say it will be a political malpractice to shut the doors of APC for people not to enter. Say it not gonna make sense. Say he's offering them a life jacket. In that speech, he was mocking the opposition, mocking them. You don't expect me to come and solve your problem. You solve your problem yourself. Stop. I instigated the problem with it. Okay, my own job is to instigate problem in your party. Your own job is to solve it and remain relevant. That was why I say I love that speech. Opposition. Make opposition get sense. I don't know if that's how they talk, so they proud of that speech. I don't know, say in SSA, say no, you know, go work. My guy don't resign. Say he go work against them because he is anti-democracy and he wants a one-party system. Now they carry him now. He did it in Lagos. He can do it again. He did it in Lagos. He can do it again. When I don't know what he do for Lagos now, why not they campaign for him that time? Someone that held the whole of Lagos, he carry and put inside his pocket. He put them inside his pocket. He say, you know, go say na me get this place. When I hear where the man where they talk, the former SSA and the one that has resigned, we talk and say, hey, when Obasanjo was in power, between the time of 2003, 2007, that Obasanjo claimed everywhere in the southwest, leaving Lagos. Because Tinubu was there. Now Tinubu became the Jagaban of Lagos. Nothing happens in Lagos without his approval, without his stamp. Oh yes. Now that kind of thing now he won't replicate inside Nigeria. So that he will be the all and all across 36 states and the FCT. Whatever he say stands. If I'm not going to put governor, hey you, come, enter. They don't understand what he did. Why did they shout that time? Hey, we can pay for him. He did it in Lagos. He will do it. He is not doing it in Nigeria now. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? 2027, I don't need to tell you, will be a very interesting year. I got it very interesting. They are moving, no? Kenneth Okoko was right. They are best because this one now he sounds very articulated. They are moving to the opposition now. Yeah, they are coming out small. Why they worst like the orange face in Akwa Ibom, the one in Delta, Oborivo where I've been waiting. And the other people, they are moving to the APC. Let us see how this thing pans out. Pans out. Now English, because as it will be in 2027. I am hopeful and I am watching. I will see you later.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.